Welcome aboard. Is this Alpha Foxtrot Mike?
Small 82 Juliet. Contact Palm Beach. Approach on 121.6.
We're on a short flight today from Fort Lauderdale Executive to South Bimini. In our Cessna 172. Skyhawk 2. So we've got our frequencies plugged in, ready to go. We're going to contact, we're going to get ATIS first of all.
Executive Airport information, Mike 1742 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition, no clouds below 20,000. Temperature 152.5. Altimeter 2992. ILS. Runway 8 in use. Landing and departing runway 8. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Mike. Executive Airport information.
Alright, so we have Mike. Now the simulator already put us at the airport here ready to take off, so I'm going to kind of skip through the taxiing because that's kind of boring. But I still have to go through the process with air traffic control, so let's just do that real quick. I'm going to request IFR clearance, which is instrument flight rules. Executive clearance delivery, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, ready to copy IFR clearance to Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is cleared. Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra. Airport test files. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 3000. Departure frequency is 119.7. Squawk 2611.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, clear to Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra. Airport is filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 3000. Departure 119.7. Squawk 2611.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.75.
Alright, so we're going to contact ground on 121.75. Got a squawk code in there of 2611. Executive Ground Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with Mike, ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 8 via taxiway runway 8. Contact tower on 120.9 when ready.
Taxi to hold and short runway 8 via taxiway runway 8, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Okay, so obviously we're already here, so we're going to contact the tower. Executive Tower, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, ready to go, runway 8, IFR to Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Clear for takeoff. Runway 8.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike. I'm going to put in a notch of flaps here. And off we go. Brakes off. Full power. Airspeed's alive. Rotation speed. And we're up. Put up those flaps. Let's start dialing in my direction here, because they're probably going to ask me to go around 150.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Contact Fort Lauderdale. Departure on 119.7.
Going to 119.7 self, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. We're changing to 119.7 here. Contact Fort Lauderdale departure. Fort Lauderdale departure, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is at 700, climbing 3000.
Alpha Foxtrot Mike, you were 7 miles northwest, turn right heading 130, climb and maintain 3000. Expect vectors visual, runway 9er, approach.
Turn right heading 130, climb maintain 3000, expect vectors visual, runway 9 approach, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, turn right heading 160.
Fort Lauderdale approach. Piper, November 5482 Foxtrot, with you.
Piper, November 5482 Foxtrot. Fort Lauderdale approach, roger, altimeter 2992.
Turn right heading 160, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. So, we just put that into the autopilot. We're having the autopilot take us up to 3000 and a heading of 160. Take a look at the GPS here. Here we are. This is the direct route, so hopefully they're gonna put us on something like that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully. You see over here the radios. I'm going to switch to the VOR frequency of South Bimini on the Bimini Island there. And I'll just pick that up. Turn left heading 130, so Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Adjust our autopilot heading here to 130. I turn in this little dial. There we go. You can see here on the radios we've got 3000 set. We're climbing to that at 700 feet per minute. Got our VRR frequency put in on both navigational radios. These are the communication radios this side, which is down here. You can see they've turned us onto our more direct approach there now with this magenta line.
Foxtrot Mike, contact Miami approach on 118.1.
118.1 for Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. So they're telling us to go with Miami approach now, so let's change our radio to 118.1, contact them. Miami approach, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with you.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Miami approach, roger, altimeter 2992.
Alrighty. So if we have a look, we are leaving the coast of South Florida here, heading out to the Bahamas. And you can see on the GPS here, about 50 miles to go, 49. And that's confirmed on the nav radio right here. Hopefully we should be there in about 24 minutes. So at this point we use the magic of Hollywood to cut straight to our approach. So at this point we're about 14 minutes out. We can go over the instruments real quick. So here we have our airspeed indicator. We're doing about 110 knots there, pretty much. Horizon indicator. You can show of our pitch and wing orientation. Altimeter showing 3,000 feet with a barometer setting of 299 and 2. These are the direction finders, VOR 1 and 2. Linked to this radio. I've got them on the same frequency right now, so they're showing the same thing. There's our vertical speed indicator. You can see the autopilot's trying to hold us level at 3,000. I've got a little bit too much power in there, but that's because I'm trying to go a bit faster. And of course this is our bearing indicator, which is basically your compass showing where you're heading. And right now we are heading bearing 130 degrees. So it's kind of a southeast direction towards South Bimini Island.
Miami approach, Pacifica 1811.
Engine revs here.
Pacifica 1811, Miami approach, roger, altimeter.
So we're in the green there. ADF indicator, which works off this radio. And then down here you can see the autopilot.
Freeway 228, traffic is 6 o'clock, 3 miles at 1,800, mall M7, report them in sight.
And for the autopilot I've got it set to 3,000 of course,
Miles at 9,000.
which is what air traffic control has us at.
Report them in sight. Pacifica
You can see the vertical speed is set to 0 because the autopilot knows we've reached 3,000.
400, Cessna, Caravan, report them
We
in
confirmed here and here. Oh, hold on.
Contact Miami Center on 123.775.
Got to talk to ATC. Going to 123.775 South Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. We're going to change our radio to 123.775 and contact Miami Center. Miami Center Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with you 3,000.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike Miami Center, roger, altimeter 29902.
Alrighty. So we're now with Miami Center.
Bombardier 46 Delta.
And you can see Bimini Island starting to become visible on the horizon there. We're about 22 miles out.
Bombardier 46 Delta.
We can have a look around here.
Miami Center, Airway 5111 with you, flight level 330. Airway 5111.
South Florida back there in the distance.
Roger.
A lovely day for flying. Calm seas, calm skies, Bahamas await.
Roger, altimeter 29902. Airway 5111, traffic is 8 o'clock, 3 miles, at flight level 330, Bombardier 700, report them in sight.
Beautiful day.
Airway 511.
No passengers, just me.
Miami Center, orbit 7958 with you.
Orbit 7958, Miami Center, roger. Orbit 7958, traffic is 1 o'clock, 3 miles, at flight level 330, Boeing NDA, report them in sight.
So the yoke there does our pitch and attitude, and then the pedals there work the rudder, which also changes our direction sideways for yaw. Right now the autopilot is controlling all of that through servos, based on the directions I'm giving it, which I'm receiving from air traffic control. If we look at the GPS here, 19 miles, about 10 minutes down. 9 minutes down. See if we can do a flyby. Alright. Smooth flying today. Let's see the Bahamas coming up in the distance now. I'm expecting air traffic control to change our bearing pretty soon.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike.
There we go.
Heading 185.
Turn right, heading 185 Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. We adjusted that bearing heading over there, the bearing indicator, and the autopilot turns us very smoothly.
Airways 5111. Contact Miami Center on 134.2. 134.2. Airways 5111.
See the Bahamas there, off to our left. Any second now, ATC is going to have us turn to the left to line up with the runway. Then maintain 2000 Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. we need to plug this into our
Mike, turn left heading 125.
autopilot. Turn left heading 125, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. So we did two things there. We changed our descent, our altitude rather, to descend to 2000. We're going to come off the power there so the plane can drop. And we also changed our heading to 125 on the autopilot bearing indicator.
Mike, please expedite your descent to 2000.
I'm trying. So I'll just come right off the power here. Then we'll glide down to 2000 under the control of the autopilot. Now the runway should be in a sort of northwest direction over here. We're probably going to do another turn soon, like right now. Come on, ATC. Come up on the power a little bit so we can hold 2000. They always have me go a little too far south.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike, airport is at your 10 o'clock, 11 miles. Turn left heading 095, climb and maintain 2000. Report runway in sight.
Turn left heading 095, climb, maintain 2000, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. We got to change the bearing again to 95 degrees. And they still want us to stay at 2000, so. And we got to let them know when we see that runway. Yep, I see it right there.
Orbit 7958. Contact Nassau Center on 125.7. 125.7 for orbit 7958.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, runway in sight.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot, Mike, you are 9 miles west, climb and maintain 2000. Clear visual, runway 9 approach. Switch to advisory on 122.8.
Climb, maintain 2000, cleared visual runway 9 approach, advisory on 122.8, Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Okay, so now we need to change to South Bimini traffic on 122.8 and let people know we're on final. Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra traffic, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final, runway 9 to land. Okay, so I'm gonna take over from the autopilot in just a second here. There's our runway. So we really need to get a little bit more to the north. If you look on the GPS here, we're a bit to the right, which is south, so we need to come this way a little bit so we're on a better approach. The ATC always does that. Puts us too far south. I'm going to come off the autopilot now. You hear a beep. And now I'm hands up flying, so here we go. We are done with ATC. Since we're already announced we're on final. And start descending. They go down to about 1500. Come off the power a bit. Keep your eye on that runway. It's right above the central compass there. And you can also see it on the GPS. So I'm going to bring her in around to 90 degrees. I'll change the bearing indicator on there just to make it easier for me to look at. That's to 90 because the runway's aligned with 90. Hence runway 9. Okay, I'm going to put in a notch of flap. That should give us more lift and slow our speed a little bit. Which basically means we can come in slower and not stall. We need to be landing around about 60 to 70 knots. Right now we're doing about 90. You can see the runway there now. Down to 1,000 feet. No course correction. Pop in another bunch of flaps. It's 20 degrees. There's our VOR just flying over it. And go to full flaps. Down and indicated. Selected and indicated. Alrighty, here we are. Bring it down a little bit on the power, just 70 knots. Some tall trees there we might want to avoid. Not a good place for trees. Come right down off the power. Avoiding those trees. Try and glide her down. Bit of a crosswind. Ooh. Flying brakes. Idle. Throttle. 0 flaps. Alright. And we are here in the Bahamas. Need a taxi to the end of the runway. That's a little parking spot there. Exit point should be at the end here. Here we go, to the left. always want to brake in a straight line. Make sure your speed's down low when you're ready to turn. And look at that water. Alright. Just going to announce we're clear of the runway. Mike Yankee Bravo Sierra traffic, Cessna Golf Bravo. Alpha Foxtrot Mike is clear of the runway. Not that there's anyone around, but just in case. Quite a long taxi here. At least it's a straight line. We use the rudder pedals to turn the nose wheel. And turn. And we'll park up in one of these spots right here. Like parking brakes. Alrighty. Lights off, engines off. Electricity off. We are done. Another successful flight. Welcome to the Bahamas.